It's Clay Holloway with Holloway Bros Fishing. Going to be tying a Marabou fly today. We use this fly for both summer and winter steelhead. This one's a little bit winter specific with the bead on the front that makes it sink really quick. With you getting so few fish in the winter, when you're swinging flies, you want to have that fly that you just have a lot of confidence in, and that's what this fly is for me. So let's get started tying. Alright, here we are tying our Marabou fly. It's going to be a tube fly using the medium pro classic sport fisher tube. This one's purple. Then we have a plummeting tungsten salmon pink bead up front there. It's the largest size they make, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to start by laying in my black 8/0 Vivus thread. Somewhere back here is fine. We don't have to worry too much about crowding the head of this fly since it's a tube fly. I'm going to put in some large pearl cactus chenille. This is going to kind of help support our marabou. Move my thread slightly forward, and when wrapping this, just kind of bring the fibers back. Helps lay it down nicely. 3 or 4 turns, whatever you think, whatever you like. That looks good. Laying our thread in here now. So many ways to attach marabou and palmer it forward. I'm just going to put 2 plumes together. Start first by putting my purple plume down. I believe this is bright purple. You can tie this fly in so many different color combinations, black and blue, red and black, whatever you want. I like purple and pink a lot. It's just seems to work fine. Marabou can kind of look sloppy in the beginning stages when you're attaching it, when you're palmering it, but it always kind of has a way of looking good when you come out with the end of the fly. So I've got these 2 plumes put together right here. I'm going to palmer them together forward at the same time. I'm just going to grab both stems. I kind of want to work the fibers out here though before I begin wrapping forward. Just have these 2 stems laying closely together. Sort of fold those fibers slightly back and just begin wrapping forward, holding both stems. Each turn you can kind of get those fibers to come out. They'll get caught up in the cactus chenille laying back there, and just kind of want to watch them. You can use this fly summer or winter. A lot of the times in the summer I'll just keep that bead off. I'll just finish the fly without the bead, but that plummeting tungsten bead up front there really helps this fly sink, especially with the sparseness of the marabou. This fly will get right to the depth you want pretty quickly. One of the most effective ways to catch winter steelhead there is with a big lead jig, an 1/8 ounce jig underneath the float on a spinning rod, and that's really kind of what we're trying to emulate with this fly. Is it's got a heavy head, sparseness, and we're basically just trying to swim a jig right through where we think the steelhead are. So this fly seems to work pretty good. Going to attach these 2 marabou stems now. They're quite thick, so you're going to want to make sure you really secure those with your thread. Just a few more wraps. There we go. Kind of just pick those out a little bit before we proceed. I'm going to lay in just a little bit of Flashabou. However many strands you like will be fine. I usually do about, I don't know, 3 per side, 3 or 4 per side. Attach on one side, fold it over, flash on both sides now. Just grab that flash, pull it back to the end of the fibers of the marabou. Can't really see that on camera, but I'm just going to trim it flush with the back of the marabou. Put this forward just a hair. I'm going to finish this fly with some schlappen for the collar. I've got purple here. And basically all we're trying to do is just use enough schlappen to kind of barely go over the front of those marabou stems that we trimmed off, so we can get a nice clean head when we butt up the bead against the fly. Bring our thread back, secure the stem. Give this a quick whip here. I'll try and get this on film here, but I'm going to work that bead back, and it fits really snug on that medium tube, so you kind of have to work at it a little bit. First, I'm just going to finish the thread here with quite a bit of head cement, and that helps keep the bead there. Bead helps protect the stem of all those feathers we rolled into the fly too. And I'm not going to cover this up too much, but I'm just going to work this bead back. Just kind of spinning it as we go. Yeah, there we go. Seat that up there nicely. Then I mainly fish this fly with like 10 or 12 pound Maxima, and attach a rear hook of like a number 2 or 4 octopus style hook, whatever you're using. The knot I use to attach the hook is going to be a double surgeons, and you just want that double surgeons on that Maxima to just kind of figure eight nicely, seat down real well, and then you're going to suck up that knot into the head of this fly, and that's why we're going to melt the head of this fly real quick, and I'll bring it back on camera after I pull it out here. Pull that off. Just going to nip this about a 1/4 inch above the bead. There we go. I'm going to take my lighter here to burn this down. Makes that hole slightly smaller so that your knot cannot come out the front of the fly. Gonna brush this out a smidge. There we go, pink and purple marabou, fish it summer or winter, and just a great steelhead fly. So there you have it, that's the pink and purple marabou. It's a fly that you can tie quickly and just fill your box with. I would say that for me personally, 2/3 of my winter steelhead fly box is full of marabou flies in a variety of sizes, weights, and colors. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button.